Brown versus Board of Education. Segregation. The enforced separation of different racial groups in a country, community, or establishment. Linda Brown and her sister had to attend an all-black school, even though a white school was closer to their home. The family sued the Board of Education in Topeka, Kansas, on the basis that racially segregated schools violated the students' constitutional rights. This case joined 4 other desegregation cases, and in 1952, the Supreme Court heard them under the title Brown versus the Board of Education of Topeka. The decision was handed down 2 years later. School segregation prevents equal treatment under the law for black students. Segregated schools can provide equal education to all students.
We will now hear arguments for the case of Brown versus Board of Education of Topeka. Let's hear from Brown's team.
Thank you, Mr. Chief Justice, and may it please the court, I am here today because of a great injustice. By law, many black children are forced to attend different schools than white children. This is called segregation, and it treats black students unfairly. Their schools are almost never as good as the white schools.
Even if schools are separate, they're supposed to be equal.
That's not enough, Your Honor. Our Constitution requires that everyone be treated equally, and the practice of separating people based on race is naturally unequal. For everyone to be treated equally, laws saying white and black students must attend separate schools must be struck down.
Thank you. Now I want to hear what the Board of Education has to say.
Thank you, Mr. Chief Justice. And may it please the court, we are working hard to equalize the black and white schools so students can get the same quality of education.
Isn't keeping white and black students separate naturally unequal?
Not as long as they have equal facilities and are receiving the same education, Your Honor. Schools have been segregated by race for a very long time. Education is a local issue, and segregation is for states and local governments to decide.
Very well. Before we continue, can either side tell us what part of the Constitution is at stake in this case?
"14th Amendment, equality under law. Everyone must be treated equally under the law, regardless of race. State laws can't discriminate against people because of their race."
Your Honor, if I may, this case involves the 14th Amendment, equality under the law.
That is correct. You will each have 4 rounds to present your case. Please support your arguments as best you can. At the end, we will decide which argument is most persuasive. Let us proceed.
A moment, please. Hold on to your hats.
A very clear and convincing point.
This helps the argument because it explains away that segregation might treat people unequally. It's excellent use of a past Supreme Court decision.
Calculating brilliant play. I'll crush you with this one.
You seem to have lost us here. Although the Supreme Court does look to past decisions, this case was about religious freedom, not racial segregation in schools.
Let me gather my thoughts.
Present the best support card you have to the justices. Think carefully. Some supports are stronger than others, and some are totally unhelpful. If you aren't sure about a card, try the magnifying glass below it.
Hold on to your hats.
I'll grant that support.
It supports the argument that the government is treating people unequally.
Hold your applause until I am finished. I hope you are prepared for this.
That doesn't support your argument.
Even something that is a tradition can be unconstitutional. This case is about equality, not about traditions.
I need a minute to look through my files. Here's the key to the case.
That doesn't support your argument. It just doesn't work like that. I'll look at any Supreme Court case that would help me decide this one, no matter how old it is.
This will be so good. Here we go. You may as well stop now, you know.
Indeed. Support granted. That helps explain why ending segregation might lead to inequality for Black students.
One moment while I prepare, Your Honors. All right, let's do this.
I very much object to this nonsense.
Don't be so sure. This support is acceptable.
It helps to show that children are being treated unequally by explaining how segregation affects them.
Your objection has no basis. Overruled.
You shouldn't rush genius. I hope you are prepared for this.
Interesting. Can you share more on this?
Of course. Let's connect the dots, shall we? If the Supreme Court already decided on a principle, then it shouldn't change.
Well put. We are impressed with your legal skill. Your support seems even stronger with that masterful explanation. We have heard enough. In the case of Brown versus Board of Education of Topeka, this court rules in favor of Brown.